Hi there, so I'm going to do a book review for you. This is my wrap up. Hello Gizmo. This is my wrap up of Something Borrowed by Emily Giffin. I read this as an ebook, so that's the cover that I had. I quite like the cover actually, with the little wedding ring where the O is and the borrowed. I like that, and the colour is, I don't know if you can see the colour, but the colour is really, really gorgeous. This is obviously a chick lit type of book. It's also been made into a movie. I haven't seen the movie yet because I wanted to read the book first, but yeah, I'll just read the blurb for you. Meet Rachel White, a young attorney living and working in Manhattan. Rachel has always been the, oh, there she goes, consummate good girl until her 30th birthday, when her best friend Darcy throws her a party. That night, after too many drinks, Rachel ends up in bed with Darcy's fiancé. Although she wakes up determined to put the one-night fling behind her, Rachel is horrified to discover that she has genuine feelings for the one guy she should run from. In her wildest dreams, or worst nightmare, this is the last thing on earth Rachel could ever have imagined happening. As the September wedding date nears, Rachel knows she has to make a choice. In doing so, she discovers that the lines between right and wrong can be blurry. Endings aren't always neat, and sometimes you have to risk all to win true happiness. So I really did enjoy this book so much. Obviously I loved the relationship between Rachel and Darcy, because they've obviously been friends for, you know, since school, or they've known each other forever, so they know what each other's like. And you've got Rachel, who's the quiet one, the one who's going to sit on the sidelines and just let things happen. And then you've got Darcy, who is an absolute, you know, if she wants something, she'll have it, and then she'll think of the consequences later. But a very interesting character to read. So obviously this story kind of you've kind of comes to a head when Rachel sleeps with Dex, who is going to be married to Darcy. Now I must admit, from reading the first few chapters, I did get the impression that, you know, the Dex and Darcy mix kind of didn't go. But, you know, there's a great deal of really good backstory in this, because we're in the present, Dex and Darcy are getting engaged, and, you know, Rachel is a lawyer and, you know, she sleeps with Dex. But then you've got the kind of the backstory of, you know, the friendship between Rachel and Darcy. That kind of gets fed into the story. And you've also got the backstory of how Rachel met Dex. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything for you, I promise. You find out very early on is the fact that Dex and Rachel actually met first when they were in law school. And I think they were just friends. They were just friends, so they met first. And obviously Dex then met Darcy, I think through Rachel, I can't quite remember, but there's, you know, a humongous chunk of this book is you know, the aftermath of Rachel and Dex sleeping together, kind of what happens next, you know, kind of like a will they, won't they, maybe, you know, or, you know, who's going to find out. But I really did enjoy this story. This is such a great chick lit book to read. Very, very, very relaxing. And I would definitely say this is a really good kind of like beach read. And in a few places it did make me chuckle as well. So there was a bit in the middle where the will they, won't they, I was kind of thinking, oh, can something else happen? But I really did enjoy this book. I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. So yeah, thanks for watching.